An integral part of English nature is the native ash tree. At least a third of these trees are ash, most now infected with ash dieback disease. Professor Richard Buggs is a leading researcher on plant health at Kew Botanic Gardens.
You can see here lots of dead branches. Here you've got the green tissue of living tree, but then above it we've got the black and brown. This has all been killed by the fungus.
Ash dieback is spreading fast. It could kill up to 70% of England's ash trees. But hope lies in this lab.
So here's some diseased twigs of ash.
Researchers at Kew compared the DNA of both healthy and infected ash, then made an important breakthrough.
We found places in the genome where there was a variant that was more common in the healthy trees than in the unhealthy trees. And those are genetic loci, are places in the genome that we think are involved in resistance to ash dieback.
No tree has yet proved entirely resistant to ash dieback. This genetic research, though, could help develop ash trees which are. But this personalised medicine for trees is a race against time.
The quicker that we can develop trees with resistance to ash dieback, the quicker we can plant them out and the quicker we can enhance our woodlands and try to recover.
Those losses are transforming the landscape and forcing conservationists to make tough choices. Diseased ash trees close to public paths, like this one, have to be felled, and that means tens of thousands of trees have already been lost. And each time a tree is cut down, carbon is released back into the atmosphere. And a vast range of biodiversity depends on the ash tree too. Around 60 species simply cannot survive without it.
It will skew the structure of the woodland. We will lose a lot of the mature trees that have stood there for a long time. It will create, hopefully, the opportunity to do a lot more planting and encourage a fresh flush of new growth.
Yet conservationists are optimistic nature can adapt once dying ash trees are replaced.
The more diverse a woodland, both in species and structure, so we have a varied age structure, will be the key to protecting those environments from whatever may come.
Back in the lab, researchers are monitoring for new dangers, other tree diseases heading towards Europe.
There is a massive problem in the world at the moment in terms of plant pests and pathogens, that trade is moving them around the world, and we're seeing devastation of both trees and crops.
Breeding disease-resistant ash trees could take years. Some may meanwhile survive, but without better biosecurity for global trade, there could be threats from new diseases soon too, making it even harder for woodlands to thrive. Kitty Logan, CGTN in Southern England.